Hello everyone, this is Shashank. I hope you all are doing well and watching my AWS videos as well and doing some practices on your account. So today I have picked a topic like a case scenario where we're gonna perform like how to share an encrypted RDS snapshot from one AWS account to another AWS account. So let's not waste much time and start the steps right away. So before proceeding, the requirement is like you need to have two different AWS accounts. So I have logged into my account A with user Shashank, and I have logged into account B with user test, and both are having administrator access on the account. Okay, so I'm on account A as of now. Let's go ahead and click RDS. So this is how my RDS console looks like. So let's go ahead and see what we have in the database section. Okay, so I have already an Oracle DB instance with T2 small and it's available in US East 1, which is Northern Virginia region. So let's go ahead and click my DB Abhi and see the configuration section. Okay, so this is T2 small with one virtual CPU and 2 gigs of RAM. With my KMS key is AWS RDS. Again, KMS is a different topic altogether, so I'm gonna create a separate video on KMS, which is a key management service used for encryption mechanism. Okay, so what we have to do with this video now. So the intent of this video is to create a snapshot of this database and share the snapshot with account B, where user is waiting with name test. Okay, so let's go to the snapshot section. I already have a snapshot created. I've created like few minutes back. So if you see the content, it is available in this VPC. This is a manual snapshot. So in terms of sharing the snapshot, what we have to do. So click on RDS Abhi, the snapshot that we have created. Click on the Actions tab. And you can see like we have options: restore, copy, share, delete. So what we have to do, we have to share the snapshot. Let's go ahead and click the share snapshot. Okay, the information we have to provide is like the account ID of second account, and we have to click add. But here is some interesting information that AWS is providing. Sharing snapshot with encrypted default service key for RDS is currently not supported. And if you have to share a snapshot with another account, you will need to share the custom master key with other account through KMS. So what does that mean? Since my snapshot, even my database is created with a key, with an encrypted default KMS key, which is my AWS RDS. So if you go to the KMS console and go to the AWS managed key, you can see AWS RDS is a AWS managed key. So if you create a database with this particular key, like a default encrypted mechanism, you won't be able to share the snapshot with another account. So what next? What we have to do in sharing that's our requirement. We have to share it. So what would be the workaround, or what would be the next step? So in that case, as you can see, let's go to snapshot section, click this, actions, share. There is an option that AWS is providing. To share your encrypted snapshot with another account, you will also need to share the custom master key. Okay. So let's go to KMS and see what we have in customer managed key. So I have a customer managed key with name as RDS test with this account ID. What we have here. Okay, so I have assigned a role, AWS service role for RDS, and the key user is again service role for RDS, and I have added account B over here. So my key is already created, which is like added with account B. We have created a policy where we have, so this key can be used by account B as well. So what we have to do, so the option would be go to the snapshot, actions tab, and click on copy snapshot. Nice. So now we are back to our sharing with recently copied snapshot, right? So let's give some name, RDS test. Preferences would be my 12.1 version engine. Click this. Click our RDS test key. Click copy snapshot. Okay. Now we have created a snapshot with manage key, AWS manage key. Now we are creating another snapshot with our customer manage key. So this will take bit of time, like less than a minute, because I don't have anything in my database. So once this is available, we're gonna perform the sharing step. So before going to the sharing step, just wanted to make sure few things to remember over here. Since our RDS is encrypted with a default KMS RDS key, so to have other account to perform the restore part. So it's basically you need a key which will be get shared with the other account, and once that account is shared with a key and have all the access, we will be able to perform the restoration on account B as well. But if you just have to perform the sharing of a snapshot between the accounts, this step will be enough for you to do that. But mostly, if we are sharing something, some backup or snapshot, we're gonna perform the restore on the database as well. So to perform those steps, to have the restoration in picture, we'll be sharing our customer managed key with another account. So we're gonna wait just a few seconds. Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and see our second account. So on our second account, this is the RDS console. This is my second account. As you can see, I'm logged in with test user. If I go to the database, I don't have any database over here. If we go to the snapshot, this is also blank. Nothing is there. If we go to the KMS console, so I have created a KMS key, which is a customer manage. The reason of creating this key, I'm gonna show you once our snapshot is ready in first account. Okay, let's see if it is created or not. It's still at 1%. That's fine. So you just have to be very careful while sharing the snapshot, because if you miss to create a key, and if you miss to create share a key with another account, you won't be able to perform few of the operations because of the access issues. Great. So our snapshot is ready. Now we have to share this with another account. So let's go ahead and click actions again. Now share option, the snapshot, and now you won't be able to see the error that was present in the previous scenario where we tried with the original snapshot that has the encrypted default encrypted key. So we'll give the second account ID over here. Copy this. Just remove this. Click add. Now there is, again, as I said, to share your encrypted snapshot with another account, you will also need to share the custom master key with other account through KMS. So as of now, let's click save. Awesome. So on account 1, on account A, the steps has been completed. Let's go ahead and see an account B. Let's go and check what we have in snapshot. Okay, nothing is coming. Oh, so this is owned by me. So we have to check something in shared with me. What snapshot has been shared with me? Awesome. As you can see, it's Oracle Enterprise Edition, US East 1. The owner of this snapshot is account A. Okay. And the type is shared. So my snapshot from account A is present in account B now. So what options we have in the Actions tab? Okay, as you can see, the restore option is grayed out. You can share this snapshot again, but this is also grayed out. We have only two options: copy the snapshot and delete snapshot. Let's go ahead and do the copy snapshot. Let's see if we are able to perform the copy or not. The instance name would be like RDS test 1. Preference will be no preference will be there. Reason being, we already have the same version, engine version. Okay, we have two keys. Let's do with something on AWS RDS. Let's do copy snapshot. Okay, now it's creating a snapshot. Again, this will gonna take some time. If we go to the shared with me snapshot, come on, Actions tab, copy. Since I have created a KMS key with all the detail that it has, like this is my account B, and I have selected this test user. So if I go to my IAM user, it has an administrator access. Now, there is a trick, like we have to add an inline policy for allowing role, user, or a group to use the shared customer managed key. So for that, I have created a policy. So what we have to do, go to the test user, click add inline policy, go to the JSON format, just paste this, review the policy. Now, this can be done through our IAM console as well. So it's like you have to select the service KMS and give this, but select the permissions like list, read, write, permission management. Give the name as test RDS policy, create policy, and here we go. So we have a policy. Let's see what we have in this policy, what I have written in this policy. So this shows like my account A having a key. So if you remember, we copied the snapshot with this particular key. I'll show you. If you go to the KMS console, this RDS key, this one, 20198594, 20. I guess I did some mistake. Just one sec. Okay, RDS, I copied this particular key, which is in pending deletion mode. So what I have to do, I have to copy this one because this is the active and enable one. Sorry for the confusion over here. So what I'm gonna do, I'll go to JSON, and since I have used this one as my creation of a new snapshot, so I have to give this particular key, the new key value, which is enabled, and just review policy and just save the changes. Now, so I have the same key given a permission on IAM side as a policy. So policies are again basically deals with the permissions. I'll be creating a next video where I'll be showing you the difference between managed policy and inline policy. So inline policies are also a customer managed policy, which is basically assigned directly to the resources. When I say resources, I would prefer principal rather than resources, because principal is something your test, your role, your groups. So that's why I have used the inline policy, which is like again visible to this particular user only. It's not available for all the users. So let's go to RDS. Let's see what we have in owned with me. So whenever you do, now you can do the restoration part from here. So let's try to do the restoration part and restore DB. Okay. Sorry. I'll be using T2 small. So you have to fill the value, all the identifiers. RDS test. And you just have to click restore. So what I was talking about, like if since you have created the snapshot with a different key that what we have just put it around, you just have to click this and a copy snapshot, something, no preferences. You can use the default one, you can use the test RDS key. So once you use the test RDS key, you will be able to share the snapshot to different account as well. Since if you use again the default RDS, you have to perform the copy operation again while sharing the snapshot to another account. That's why we prefer to use the new test RDS key, which has all the permissions. And once this is done, so this RDS test one was created with the default KMS key. So if I have to share this snapshot, if we go to share this snapshot again, you will be facing the same issue, like copy the copy the snapshot with a new key and share with the account, and you have to give same permission to the different account. That's why we have to use the same key that we have created, the custom managed key that we have created, which is this one. And once this is done, you'll be able to share this with another account without facing any issue. So this is the way that we'll be sharing our snapshot with different account and do the restoration part on the different account as well. Again, so the intent of making this video is like there are a few case scenarios. Let's say like if you have an account A and account B, let's say as of now account B is not present and everything is happening on account A. You have created a snapshot or you are creating a snapshot on a weekly basis. Somehow my Sunday snapshot got deleted and I don't have any snapshot to restore. So in that case, we'll be into a trouble where client is asking to restore on last date and we don't have a snapshot. In that scenario, as a backup solution, the weekly snapshot will be get created in account A and can be shared to account B as a backup solution. Another scenario or cases that is coming into my mind is like sometimes client asks for my database backup just to do the performance analysis with their development team. So in that scenario, what you have to do, so basically the sharing mechanism can be anything. You can create a NAS location, you can do sharing via SFTP and many other methods. But AWS RDS is very smart enough to have this functionality which is reliable, secure, and easy way to configure the steps between the accounts, and you can right away share these accounts to another these snapshots to another account. So that's it, guys, for this particular video. Please do comment if you have any questions, and I'll be there to reply back to you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.